हो अपने बच्चों के लिए लाइफ पार्टनर? तो जीवनसाथी.com है ना। यहाँ है एक से बढ़कर एक अच्छे प्रोफाइल्स जिनके साथ आप फ्री में चैट कर सकते हो बिना कोई प्लान खरीदे। तो अपने पसंदीदा प्रोफाइल्स को शॉर्टलिस्ट करो और बात को आगे बढ़ाओ। जीवनसाथी.com डाउनलोड नाउ।
Spiked himself while he was diving. And the doctor's on the way to the ground to assess the extent of the cut. So fingers crossed it's nothing too major. But as for now, that is why he is off the field. 90 overs bowled, 335 for 4.
Good evening to all of you and welcome to SSC Radar 24/7. मैं भारत
इस आदमी को इसके माँ बाप बहन और मंगेतर ने सौतेले बेटे के एक झूठे इल्जाम पर 3 साल के लिए जेल भेज दिया। 3 साल बाद जब वो जेल से बाहर आया तो कोई भी उसे लेने
Jacob Duffy. Strong shot. Just a couple maybe. Just one. It's a length that he's feasted on, although he fell to that pull shot in Wellington. Anytime it's about hip height or stomach height, Neil Magna, he's been on it.
Yeah, it was unfortunate to get out to it in Wellington. He actually pulled it really well. It was an outstanding catch from Will Young, a mid-wicket substitute fielder came on and took it on the second grab. But he played it really well. It's just not high enough. Hip high, he looks really strong and rolls the wrist nicely over the top of it.
Good, very good from Justin Greaves to initiate that single.
Yeah, that's good batting. Trying to whack the surface, extract the bounce, running in hard. It's nice and tall over the top of the bounce and just drops it softly for one. It's very good batting by these two, being able to rotate the strike. Nice and proactive, looking to score. I just wonder here at the moment, with Jacob Duffy into his 27th over, and the amount of overs he's bowled in the series, with another innings to have to bowl to try and win a test match, how long does it take till they commit to that short ball plan, that enforcer plan, putting the field out, trying to take that on? Michael Ray off the field with a little bit of injury scare as well, spiked his leg, could be stitches. Zach Folks have had a heavy workload and then into two spinners. A lot of dismissal on this wicket, a lot of wickets being caught, 47% of wickets in test matches at Bay Oval have been caught by fielders. Not a lot of bowled, not a lot of caught keepers. And it's by putting up that leg side, bouncing the ball in short, using the plates and the cracks. That is a huge stat. It's a huge difference. Be able to bowl for that mode of dismissal, to bowl towards your plan and executing it. I've had an amazing conversation of you and Bishop behind the cameras, off camera, in the room next door, talking about the effectiveness of the Australian bowlers. We'll talk about it in the next over or so as well, but how good they are to be able to travel around the world because they hit the wicket so hard in natural length. The way they bowl because of the surfaces in Australia, they whack the wicket. Being able to adapt all around the world.
He leaves the ball very well, Kabem Hodge. 3-3-7 for 4.
Sport, it's not just a game, it's in your DNA. That's why at SpreadX, we bring you great offers and features to aid your sports betting. Price boosts for better odds on big events. Live streaming on your favorite sports. Plus, £30 in free bets when you join and place a qualifying £10 fixed odds bet. Search SpreadX Sports on the App Store or Play Store today. SpreadX, it's in our DNA.
Kabem Hodges absorbed 197 deliveries. And just tell. The one thing I was wondering with Patel is whether he can manipulate the guy at short leg, sometimes getting across to silly point position, maybe getting back. I know he's there for the arm ball or the one that drifts in and inside edges. But just in that area there, even earlier, he was getting it to bite. So I'm thinking, can he have a silly point for that one that turns, or even a man at a second slip?
Yes, a lovely delivery. There's some turn off, as you mentioned. I agree with you, and Bishop, just make that leg get across even more, differently. When the leg slip, short leg is in play, put him in the offside, all of a sudden he stays a little bit more leg side of the ball, which creates a little bit more of a gap between bat and pad. Plays a different line.
In the meantime, and it doesn't have to be permanently just for a couple of balls, but if you see where Kabem Hodge has gone, Kabem Hodge has moved way over the two adjacent pitches because he wants the mid-on to be able to have a good sighter. I think the mid-on has asked, Kabem, can you move a little bit to your right? Because he'd usually be standing up at non-strikers and next to the umpire somewhere. He's out of shot. Nice from Justin Graves. He's looked in regal touch. 3-4-1 for 4.
Quick catch and cover, please, Ed. 6 points through.
This is an interesting part of the game for me because Jacob Duffy's now left the field. You mentioned about Ray getting spiked, and Folks has bowled a spell there. He hasn't really found any range or potency. So now it's Patel and Mitchell. Mitchell for the first time. You haven't seen him yet in this match or on this tour if you're hard. So with a slip and the fourth slip. And where he has been good, and everyone knows it, is just staying on the back foot and playing that pull shot to anything that's between waist height to chest height. And he's lived there. And you look at his wagon wheel of his scoring areas, Neil Wagner, it's been very square. And it's an admiration of his game. He's saying, like Tom Latham did, you bowl to my strength. I'm going to leave you well when you pitch it up, which I think they need to do more of, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to defend or control it.
Yeah, he's played it extremely well and he's executed that. The question I'll ask New Zealand bowlers is, a lot of the short balls were just not high enough. It's on the hip high. Anyone who loves the pull shot, loves a short ball. is going to want it in that region. Just not being on that chest to shoulder high. So strong square of the wicket. Once you get high